Hello and welcome to chapter 9, also the last chapter for this course. In this chapter, we will be focusing on vocabulary and pronunciation. Let's get started. So, for this exercise, we will be focusing on vocabulary. We have these words and we have to use them to complete the sentences below. When we have completed a sentence with a word, I will briefly explain the meaning of the word. Let's go. Sentence number 1. I have never liked him. I think he is so arrogant. When you are arrogant, you think a lot of yourself, you have a big ego, and it's not a very likable property. Sentence 2. This machine hasn't been used in a while. They are covered in dust. We all know dust when you don't clean for a while. When things stand for a while and they're not used, they become dusty. Sentence 3. I know this is hazardous, but what does this mean? And the word we need is symbol. So it reads, I know this is hazardous, but what does this symbol mean? So usually on machinery or even chemicals, there are symbols that indicate why the thing is hazardous, as well as what to do when you ingest the substance or maybe swallow the substance. On machinery, it indicates why the machine is dangerous. Sentence 4. My department the money to replace the phones right now. So the sentence reads, we're going to use the word lack. My department lack the money to replace the phones right now, which means they don't have the money to replace the phones. So the word lack means we don't have. Sentence 5. I think we have a good right now. And the word we're going to use is atmosphere. So the sentence reads, I think we have a good work atmosphere right now. It's how things feel. When things are bad at work and people are fighting and people are in trouble, it feels tense. It is not a good atmosphere. 6. The worker into the hole to work on repairs. And the word we're going to use is descend. So it is the worker descend into the hole to work on repairs. Descend means to go down. 7. Things are not going well. I feel a lot of emotion right now. We know we all have emotions, happy, sad, angry, scared. We all feel all of them. 8. Excuse me, what is the of this tool? And the word we need is function. So the sentence reads, excuse me, what is the function of this tool? So it means what is it used for and how is it used? 9. Every day I have been from a headache this week. And the word we're going to use is suffer. So the sentence reads, every day I have been suffering from a headache this week. So we had to change the word suffer so it fits into the tense. Suffer means you hurt. It doesn't feel well. 10. Be sure to the machine correctly. It is very sensitive. And the word we're going to use here is load. So the sentence reads, be sure to load the machine correctly. It is very sensitive. And load is to put on. 11. That light, I am low on fuel. So we're going to use the word. Let me find it. There we go. Indicate. But we're going to have to change it as well to fit in with the tense. That light indicates I am low on fuel. So it means it shows you, it tells you. 12. Where are those oil coming from? So again, we're going to use droplets. So the sentence will read, where are those droplets of oil coming from? We know droplets like when it rains, droplets. 13, soon we will breaks from our schedule. And the word we're going to use is eliminate. So the sentence will read, soon we will eliminate breaks from our schedule. And that means to take it away. There won't be any breaks anymore. 14, oh my, is that man conscious? So we know when we bump our head very hard or we get into a car accident, you become unconscious. You are not aware of what is happening around you. 15. My brother worked in before working at the bank. So that will be finance. My brother worked in finance before working at the bank. So that means working with money. So basically same as working at the bank. 16. I feel like after the last match. And the word here is failure. So the sentence reads, I feel like a failure after the last match. So that means you don't feel good. You feel like you can't do anything right. 18. Make sure you that tire correctly. And the word is inflate. So the sentence reads, make sure you inflate that tire correctly. Inflate is to put air in it. 19. I'm so late. Did you for me? And the words we're going to use are cover for. So the sentence reads, I'm so late. Did you cover for me? That means to give an excuse on behalf of the person. 12. My office added an extra worker. It is so cramped. So the sentence reads, my office added an extra worker. It is so cramped. That means there's a lot of people and they are crammed together. Let's move on to the next exercise. So this will be our last exercise, and this is going to be a pronunciation exercise. This is quite a popular poem that was written, and it just jokes about how the English language has a lot of pronunciation differences and words that are spelled the same but pronounced differently. So as our last exercise, I'm going to read the sentence from the poem and you are going to repeat after me. Let's go. I take it you already know of tough and bow and cough and dough. Others may stumble, but not you. On hiccup, thorough, slough, and through. Well done, and now you wish, perhaps, to learn of less familiar traps. Beware of herd, a dreadful word that looks like beard and sounds like bird. And dead, it's said like bed, not bead. For goodness sake, don't call it deed. Watch out for meat and grate and threat. They rhyme with suit and straight and decked. A moth is not a moth in mother, nor both in bother, broth in brother. And here is not a match for there, and dear and fear, forbear and pair. And then there's dose and rose and lose. Just look them up and goose and choose. And cork and work and card and ward. And font and front and word and sword. And to and go, then thwart and cart. Come, come, I've hardly made a start. A dreadful language, why man alive, I'd learned to talk it when I was 5. And yet to write it, the more I tried, I hadn't learned it at 55. Don't ponder about too long. Noah the Ellipsis Man. I hope you had fun during this course and that you've learned quite a bit. I hope to see you soon in another course. Bye-bye.